A lot of you are not making profit in the forex market because of one or two challenges that you are facing. And I want to give you some of these challenges that I know that you also know that we are facing in the forex market. One of them is you don't back test. I know you always hear a lot of pro traders telling their mentees that they should try their best, their possible best to backtest. Backtest simple means you do what? You have your own strategy. Use that strategy to know whether it works or it does not work. And most of you as traders, you don't backtest. You only come to market, pump supply and demand, and do what? And go. If there is any problem um, with your strategy, you don't know, or you won't notify it, or you won't wreck it. But if you have a series of what? Backtests, you know how your strategy works. Hope you understand me. Another problem a lot of you guys face is, let me see whether I can get it for you. Another problem that I know most of you face is you don't have a strategy. You don't actually have a strategy. That's the problem. A lot of you don't have a problem. So if you're not having a problem, how do you expect of making money from the forex markets? How do you? How do you? Let's ask ourselves, how do you make profit in the forex market? Okay, fine. Let me tell you, if you're not having any trading plan or if you don't know how to trade, I'm here. I'm here. I'm open up. Come to me. I'll teach you how to trade. But the issue is that I must charge you for something because I can remember I last asked somebody to give me 500 Ghana cedi to teach me how to trade. I started teaching the person how to trade, and it will be like I have to force you to come to class. For a student doesn't work that way. You can't be busu when you want to learn something from me. You understand? I must tell you my mind. One thing I also want to tell you, or I also want you to know, I'm somehow a hardworking trader. I'm not claiming that, but I'm somehow a hardworking trader. Always I be on my chest. So if you are somebody who is like, oh, I'm still sleeping, you can't wake me up at this time, Charlie, we can't work together. That's how most of those who come to me to learn, um, um, that's what most of them usually, the problem that I normally have with most of the guys who come to learn from me. We can't be that kind of bossy person. I don't go in for your money. I don't come to you because I want your money, and because of that, we can do some way with me. I want you to learn the thing. I want you to learn it very well. So if like you are here with me to learn, you don't have to do bullshit. You have to be consistent. Anytime I text you, come to class, you stay with me in the class. You stay with me in the class. You understand? With that, I think it will help you a lot. I can remember 6 months ago or even 7 months ago, I had a mentorship class, and that mentorship class it entails about 7 people, and with that 7 people, after it, I didn't even finish with them the class, and a lot of them ran away. They paid me money. They ran away because of what? I don't know. Some of them, I don't have time, I don't do. No, 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 no. There's only one guy who stayed with me. In this time around, I'm telling you that if I show you charts of the guy, you will really like it. You will know that the guy have really learned something. It got to a point I even think, it's like this guy trends is now even hitting TP than me. He was a heartbreaker, just as I am. You understand? So can't expect to make profit from the forex markets just being somehow lazy. It's not that game. It's a difficult thing, I must tell you the truth. But simple or easy for those who spend their time to learn how to do. So number one, you don't have it. Number two, you don't have a plan. And number three, let me see whether I can formulate that one. I'm saying this from experience, so let me see. The other thing is maybe you lack display. Number three is you lack display. A lot of you, I'm telling you, a lot of you lacks discipline, including me myself. Sometimes I lack discipline, especially this particular week that we just ended. I got wrecked. I got beaten by the market because of what? Because I lack discipline. And one thing that I learned from the mentee that I taught is the guy has discipline. I taught him the discipline, but he's somehow more disciplined than me. You see, sometimes when you have your rules, follow your rules. You see, you can see that my chart is here. After the week, I just finished doing my back testing, and I got to realize that at the end of the week, I had five threes, five threes at the end of the week. And within that five threes, I lost two threes and I won. No, I lost three threes and I won two threes. So just imagine every trade that I take, the risk is 1 to 5. Supposing if I'm losing $10, then when I'm to win, I must win $50. That's how my risk to reward is. So at the end of the trace, I supposed to have let's say maybe let's say I'm risking this thing put on bears in the calculation. Let's say my trees let's say my trees I say I won two trees. So two times what? Two times 5, that's 1 to 5 is equal to 10. So 10 times 25 is going to give me $250. So supposing that I'm risking $25 in each trade, then um that means that I'm going to get $250 at the end of the at the end of the at the end of the week. You understand? And then the losses that I'm going to get is 3 losses times 25 times 1 because I'm losing it every once. So 3 times 1 is going to give me 3. So 3 times 25. That's going to give me 75 $75. So let's say you need to minus the 250 minus 75 at the end of the week. So let me see whether I can still have my mass here. So either we have on 5, 0, 5. Then here is going to give me 4. So that's going to give me about 100 and and 75 $175 at the end of the week. $175 at the end of the week. So if I'm really following my plan, just as how I backtest it, I should be in forfeit. And actually, I have to blame myself, but I have to blame myself on not in a harsh way, because within the week I was somehow busy, and things were not just um easy for me, because I have to blame my normal work with trading and all this. Is giving me a hectic life too. I need to understand too. I must blame myself. I don't actually blame anybody for my losses. I blame myself when I start. So I'm telling you guys who also want to learn how to trade, or who are actually been traders already, what you can do to back up your trading is what. Number one, I talk of you not having a plan. You need to have a plan. Number two is you need to be disciplined. And number three, you need to what? Backtest. That's the three main things that a forest trader you need to have before you can um, you can you can be a profitable trader. You understand? So I'm signing out, and I thank you all for being here with me.